Hey everyone, Zach here with a quick update and a bit of an apology. I am sorry that we missed Starlink this morning and last night. Those were broadcasts that I was scheduled to run, and yesterday I didn't get anyone else to take them over, so that's why we missed those launches. And the reason I wasn't able to do them was I was actually quite ill yesterday, and not just ill from food poisoning or having a cold or a flu or something like that. But for a reason of something that I wasn't sure I was ever really going to talk about on this channel. We're not going to pivot and start covering what I'm about to talk about on this channel. I've actually set up a separate channel and TikTok for that. But I want to be honest with you, with the community, about this journey that I am going on, because I think that's what you expect. About 9 years ago, I began the journey to having weight loss surgery or bariatric surgery. Here in Alberta Health, it's a procedure that's a very long process to be able to get to that point. Unfortunately, public health has its downsides. And we've been on this journey, jumping all the hoops. And I got to the point that after my grandfather passed, I made him two promises. And one of them was, I'll get healthy. And I've made that promise to a few people, but most importantly to him. I want to be healthy for you guys. I want to be healthy for the launch pad. I want to be healthy for my family, my friends, and I want to be healthy for me. I've done everything I can to try to get healthy naturally, through diet, through exercise, through everything. And unfortunately, I'm at the point that I need to do something dramatic, and that is bariatric surgery. So I decided to do it privately. I spoke with surgeons in the United States on the Space Coast. I spoke with surgeons in the UK. And ultimately, I've decided and booked in with a surgeon in Mexico. So on September 24th, I'll be flying down to Mexico for bariatric surgery, be hospitalized for about 2 or 3 days, and then spend a couple more days in recovery at a hotel before I fly home back here to HQ and studio, where I'll take a few more days of recovery before I jump back doing live broadcasting. And I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous. It's surgery. I've never had one before. But I trust my surgeon and I trust this center. I actually know a friend that's gone and had the surgery there. And I've done all my research on my surgeon in this center, and I trust them. And I know it's the right decision for me, and it's the right decision for my future. But before that, I have to complete an 8-week pre-op diet. And I'm 2 weeks into that. And I'll be lying, it's not saying it's one of the hardest things I've ever completed in my life. No carbs, no gluten, no sugar, no fat, no oils, no dressings, like basically vegetables, and then tiny pieces of lean protein and protein shakes. And one of the things we have to watch for when we're on this diet is a crash of our electrolytes and our blood sugars. And unfortunately, that's what I dealt with yesterday. I had a total collapse and was basically non functional. I felt as bad as I did before I went to ICU in December, and it was just a really bad day, to the point I didn't even have the energy to contact one of our other producers to take over the streams. So we're working on procedures within our team to make sure that we don't miss any more launches because of me being ill. I'm working harder to stay on top of my hydration and all of those levels on this journey. Now, I know you're here for space-related stuff, so I'm not going to dive too deep into this, but I want to be honest with you, with the community. December last year and all this year has been a hard year. I had a death scare for myself. I lost my grandfather. We moved the studio back. It's been a big year. And I've got this one more big hurdle this year. And then it's going to start a whole new era for me. And it's going to take a few years to go through the process. And you're going to see it physically. And you'll probably see it in other ways as we continue to expand TLP. And I'm happy to answer any comments or questions you guys have. You can drop them down below, or if you would like to go on this journey with me, and I totally understand if you don't, it's a personal journey. But I have opened up a YouTube channel and a TikTok for what I'm calling Project Zac, my journey to weight loss surgery, recovery, and my life after weight loss. And it's a personal channel. That way I'm not flooding here with these type of updates. But yeah, I wanted to be honest with you and just share what's going on, why we missed those launches. I didn't know if I ever was going to do this, but now that it's impacted our promise to you, which is to bring you live launch coverage of every launch around the world, I have to be honest with you. I'll do my best to make sure that doesn't happen again. Our crew is as well. We've got tons of things coming down the pipeline for the rest of this year that are in the works, and I'll only be off for a couple of weeks just before my surgery and for the little bit of recovery after, and then I'll be back doing commentary as well. We got a lot of big launches coming up this year. Flight 10 to Starship, maybe Flight 11. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, they maybe even get orbital this year. We'll have to wait and see. We've got some other rockets maybe doing their maiden flights this year. And of course, we've got so much space news happening. It's hard to keep up. So, thank you so much for your guys' continued support. If you want to join me on that journey, it's called Project Zac. The links are down below. And if not, we'll see you back here for the next launch or breaking space news update, because here at TLP, it's our mission to inform and inspire the explorers of tomorrow, because we believe that space is better together. That's our mission. It's not changing. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.